So here we have the Ford Fiesta ST on a 65 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 3-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see that we've got plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side. In the centre, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 52,641. Within that section, you can change that information for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information as well. And we have the fuel gauge in the dead centre at the bottom as well. If we back out to the steering wheel, over on the left-hand side, we have stereo and phone controls. And on the right-hand side, we have cruise control. And then in the center is where you'll find the main stereo and the screen directly above it. In terms of listening to your own music, as you can see, we have USB input. We've also got Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input as well. We have access to listen to our radio, of course, in the form of AM, FM and DAB. Every push of the radio button will take you through a different waveband. Similarly, every push of the auxiliary button will take you through the options I showed you previously, with the exception of one, which is here, CD player, and then auxiliary will operate all the other ways you listen to your music. Main volume for the stereo is just here. We have deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors from there. And then we've got our climate control. So you can adjust the temperature, the fan speed, and the direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning's on at the minute, so that's off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain the temperature that you've asked for. You can still adjust the temperature, and the car will just maintain whatever that temperature is until you make a manual adjustment yourself. And auto has now gone off, as you can see. We've also got a heated rear screen and a proper heated front screen as well. We can turn off our traction control, our electronic stability control from here as well. Below that, we have a heated driver and passenger seat, both with 2 different heat settings on each. We have a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then your 12-volt charging socket, along with the auxiliary and USB inputs that I mentioned just a moment ago. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to call us here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.